Hi everyone, in today's video I will talk about some of the questions in revision exercise 6. And the questions that I will talk about will be question 24, 27 and 29. Okay, so let's start with question 24. So it is given that fx is equals to kx to the power 1 over 3 and f125 is equals to 25. So we know that this is an important information, so I highlighted it down. And also we know that we have to substitute x is equals to 125. So it asks you to find the values of part A, k. Okay, so let's start with k. We are going to use the information f125 is equals to 25. So simply we just using these techniques of substitution. So for the left hand side, we have to substitute x is equals to 125. And for right hand side, we just keep it as 25. Okay, so after calculation, we know that 5k is equals to 25 and k is equals to 5. Then for part B, f1000 minus f negative 1000. So again, we know that in the first part, we have to substitute x is equals to 1000. And for the second part, x is equals to negative 1000. And also one of the information we know that is k is known, that is 5. Okay, in part A. Okay, so let's do the calculation. So simply substitution. Okay, so be careful of your calculation or inputting your answer in the calculator. So I will do it part by part. So for the first part, it will become 50. And the second part, it will become negative 50. So there is a minus sign between, and therefore we know that the final answer will be 100. So let's take a look of question 27 together. So in this question, an exponential function is given, that is a is equals to 25 times 0.85 to the power t. Okay, so let's identify a and t together. For a, it is talking about the amount of drug. And for t, it is talking about the time in hours after the drug is intake. So in this question, we don't exactly need to know all the words, but we just have to identify what is the function, what is a, and what is t, then we can do the questions. Okay, so for part A, it asks you to find the amount. That means finding the A of drug intake by the patient. Okay, so for the word intake, that means we know that it is t is equals to 0. Then we can do part A. For t is equals to 0, then a is equals to 25 times 0.85 to the power 0. And we know that for any number, the power of 0 will become 1. Then the final answer will be 25. Okay, so the amount of drug is 25, and don't forget the unit mg. Okay, then part B, it asks you to find the percentage. Okay, the percentage of the drug is still in the patient's body after 4 hours. After 4 hours. So this time we know that we have to substitute t is equals to 4. Okay, so for t is 4, we have to calculate another number, another amount a. But this time the answer is not exact. It is 13.0501 dot 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 dot. Okay, and this answer we have to reuse it again. Okay, so I just leave it here now because we have to find the percentage. Okay, so therefore we have to do another step, that is the required percentage. It will be equals to 13.0501 over the initial and the amount at the beginning, that is 25. Times 100%. And finally, we know that the answer will be 52.2%. And it is correct to 3 significant figure. Let's take a look of question 29 together. So in this question, the graph of y is equals to 5 to the power x is given. It passes through point A with the coordinates 1 and 5. It is also given that B is the image of reflection of A about the y-axis. Okay, so for part A, it asks you to mark down point B on the graph and also write down its coordinate. So we know that point B is the reflection of A with respect to the y-axis. Okay, so first, we have to point out B on the graph. It will be here. Okay, then we have to write down its coordinates. That means we have to first identify the distance between point A and the y-axis. Okay, according to its coordinate, we know that the distance is 1. So similarly, for the distance between point B to the y-axis, it will be also equals to 1. Okay, as point B is in the negative x-axis, so therefore the coordinate will be -1 and 5. Okay, done. So for part B, it asks you to sketch the graph of y is equals to 1 over 5 to the power x. So we know that it is just the reflection of the original graph. Y is equals to 5 to the power x. So therefore, we just simply draw the reflection. Okay, then this is the result. Y is equals to 1 over 5 to the power x. Okay, and this is the end of these questions. And finally, for question 30, you can refer to my previous video, that is exercise 6C question 22.